Hi, I'm Captain Steve Alberts, co-chair of your ALPA Negotiating Committee, and welcome back to True North, our Contract 2020 education series. For this installment, I'll discuss annual IRS limits and show you a couple scenarios to help you better understand how employer non-elective contributions work, plus give you a comparative look at 401k benefits among our peers. Your negotiating committee is comprised of Captain Ed Vig and me serving as co-chairs, along with member Captain James Hughes. Working with ALPA staff, industry experts, and the data from our Contract 2020 survey, we have developed a comprehensive bargaining plan. It's based largely on our research covering economic analysis, demographics, and contract data from carriers across the industry. As a result, we have determined that gaining a more robust retirement plan consistent with pilots at other air carriers is essential. Survey results have confirmed this as a top priority of our pilot group. Pilots at other carriers have bypassed us in retirement, and this next contract must address that issue. Now, there are essentially two kinds of qualified or tax advantage retirement plan categories available for an employer to contribute funds to an employee's retirement savings: a defined contribution plan and a defined benefit plan. Many types of plans fall under these two general categories, but one key difference between the two is this. Under a defined contribution plan, each participant has an individual account, whereas under a defined benefit plan, the assets used to provide the promised benefits are pooled. A 401k plan falls into the defined contribution category. You and your employer can make contributions to your 401k account up to an annual limit. Contributions are not subject to federal and most state income taxes until withdrawn, and investment earnings are also tax deferred. You generally cannot withdraw any money without a tax penalty until you are 59.5 years old. An employer can contribute to a defined contribution plan in two ways. The first is through an employer match like we have now, where the employer matches the money you put into your 401k. The second is through an employer non-elective contribution, which is not dependent upon you making any of your own contributions. Employer non-elective contributions are rapidly replacing matching contributions at other carriers, as those carriers recognize that this change is vital to retaining their pilots. As you know, our contract becomes amendable December 20th of 2020. Part of our preparations for negotiating included our Contract 2020 pilot survey. The results showed overwhelming support for a defined contribution plan, with company non-elective contributions at a level consistent with other air carriers. Here's what you need to know. The industry trend is for company-funded, non-elective contributions instead of matching contributions. Under our present plan, Kalitta makes a matching contribution equal to 100% of the first 5% that you contribute, capped at $10,000 per year. Other comparable air carriers currently provide for non-elective contributions in the range of 12 to 16%. Some of these carriers, Spirit, Frontier, and JetBlue, for example, already have plans in motion to continue increasing retirement contributions in their current and future contracts in an effort to retain their pilots. To continue and attract and retain talent, we must do the same. Also, remember that under our current contract, we wait 5 years for full vesting. So if you leave Kalitta before 5 years, you'll forfeit a percentage of your company contributions. So as you can see, we have some catching up to do. In our next True North, I'll cover insurance and disability insurance programs in particular. And you can always reach us at cksnegotiating@alpa.org if you have any questions or comments on bargaining. I'm Captain Steve Alberts. Thanks for watching, and fly safe.